hate that VCR. Yeah. So with wireless communications, to differentiate between like different devices, one way to do it is to not run the emissions down on that CRT. Fucking power button on the phone. Uh, Stuff like the Wavebird for like the GameCube, those really cheap and god awful Airhawks, or is it Airhogs? I don't really care. It's really cheap, nasty RC helicopters that like took like 30 minutes to charge, had a runtime of like 10 seconds, and like chewed up like 17 double A's. Fucking terrible. And they all stored in the goddamn remote. Those use like ID jumpers, weird switch thing. Bluetooth stuff in modern drones, they use like pairing. Sometimes it's very convoluted to figure out how those things pair. Not infrared remote controls. These son of a bitches have blast codes for each and every single one of these buttons, which results in the absolutely amazing thing where it might be the same device. Like, this is a DVD player. Actually, no, that doesn't count. And there's multiple DVD players in house. Like, those things were so DVD players became so cheap and omnipresent that you probably have like 17 in the cushions of your couch, and you wouldn't even know about it. And is there anything in here? Ooh, HP driver disc. I must not have had a place to put that. So this thing has very limited buttons, and but it has a infrared remote control. I like this DVD player, but it fell into the very annoying category of devices where they were separated from their accompanying remote controls. Because like every single device, for some reason, like manufacturers would like change the blast codes on these every like 10 femtoseconds. It's ridiculous. Where like unless you get the exact same fucking remote for each device, it won't work like at all. It's ridiculous. Unless you like that Roku television I have, that like that thing not only does it have its own remotes, it has like built-in blast codes for like multiple remotes, including the one for my CRT television, which came in handy because like sometimes I lose the remote control for the quality on this camera. No, for that smart TV, but like not for like my CRT. But like anyway, so this horrible VCR, it says Magnavox, but no, we have the Mark of the Beast. Fucking funai. This thing was awful. This thing is awful. I don't know how a VCR stops being awful. Inanimate objects don't tend to do that. They tend to stay in one state. They don't tend to change themselves. Where am I going with this? Funai was an OEM, fucking terrible OEM of like VCRs, CRTs, these weird combo things. This thing's a bitch to service. Everything's soldered down. Fucking hate this VCR. Feel slightly better after flipping that thing off. But like, because it was such a generic thing, and so many brands just slapped the names on it, got this from like a yard sale like 6 months ago. This is Emerson VCR, and yes, those are some very horrible exposure times on the camera. Holy shit, the camera on this phone is awful. Oh, but at least you can still hear me, unlike the iPhone 7 where like it goes quiet, and then it just into this whole like sound because it bumps up the gain on the microphone for some reason. So I was wondering, it's like, I wonder, will this work? The answer is yes. Yes, it will. Can we play this? Yes, we can. Wow, air conditioning in automobiles. Super exciting. So yeah, that is the only good thing Funai has done.